everybody. Happy, what is today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday morning to you. Good to see you. Sarah Paxson, welcome in. Good to see you. Counting down. So today is going to be the test to see if what I did is going to fix my PC issues with all the stutters and the pauses and stuff. We're going to find out. Thank you for the off. Lee McKeela, Mike, how are you doing? Good to see you. Bang Bull, what's up, nephew? How are you doing? Good to see you, Bang Bull. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I just remembered I didn't do my daily Snapchat to my family. There we go. So good morning, everybody. Lee McKeela, Mike, good to see you as well. Sarah Paxson. So today, if you were here for my last stream, I had horrible stutters. The stream lagged terribly bad. There were times that it would just freeze for 20 seconds at a time. I think I've got that fixed. I spent some time yesterday working on that, and I did a test stream. Everything worked beautifully well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, today's going to be great. Also, oh my gosh, Blue Eye Tom, it was horrendous. Yeah, Bang Bull, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Hey, Oz Nomad, welcome in. Also, good to see you, Oz. So hopefully that's fixed. Also, Boozy Sheep spent some time with me over the weekend and helped me figure out what I'm doing wrong with planning my flight plans in the Vision Jet. So today we're gonna learn. No, that's not the one. No, it would freeze for like 20 and 30 seconds at a time. Just sit there and do nothing. But so far I'm looking over here because I've got my task manager pulled up, looking at my CPU usage, and it's much better than what it was. So yeah, so Boozy Sheep helped me with departures and arrivals. So I think I know what I'm doing now, and I'll show you guys where I was making my mistakes, and maybe that'll help you as well, because although a lot of you have more experience than I do with flight simming, it's a learning process for me, and I feel like if I learn something, that someone else also learns something as well. Tell Chief Tingaroo says hello too, Bang Bull. Oh, you took FSU IPC out. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I've still got LRM on. I've got FSU IPC on. So we'll see what happens, Lee McKeela, Mike. I'm curious to see if what I did is gonna fix things. So far, I'm right at 75 to 80% CPU usage, and that's perfect. That's right where I want to be, rather than 100%. So I'm gonna switch to. No, wait. I gotta welcome everyone in. Sheesh. Let me scroll to the top of chat. Welcome everyone in as they came in. Infidel Fireman is almost always first in chat, and today was no different. Infidel Fireman, my good buddy. Also, huge congratulations to Infidel Fireman for obtaining the FAA title, Flight Dispatcher. So Infidel Fireman is now an official flight dispatcher with the FAA. I'm super excited about this for him. So proud of him also. I almost feel like, like he's my child, and I'm so proud of his accomplishment, but it truly am, because I know how hard he has worked for this and passed the oral exam yesterday morning. Super happy to see where this leads him and his family as well. Big things for him. Super Typhon, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. Oh yeah, Infidel Fireman is another streamer friend also. Hopefully it'll be a little while before he gets back into streaming, because he's having some hardware controls issues, but good to see you, Infidel Fireman. Go give him a follow. Great friend. Welcome in, Infidel Fireman. Super Typhon, welcome in also. Good to see you as well, my friend. I just realized I need to jump in voice Discord, just because I like to. Hang on just a minute. Welcome in, Super Typhon also. Super Typhon, you will see all over the place in other people's streams. Welcome in, Super Typhon. Good to see you, my friend. Uncle B Sim Channel. Uncle B is an awesome streamer, very kind, very professional streamer, and I enjoy waking up in the morning, sipping coffee either at home in my recliner or most recently at work, while I'm preparing for class, watching Uncle B and chatting with him. Really good friend of the community, also an awesome streamer. Go give Uncle B Sim channel a follow as well. Scrolling on down, let's see who else is here. Blue Eyed Tom is here. Blue Eyed Tom, another good friend of the community. Welcome in, Blue Eyed Tom. Good to see you. And I can't remember, I don't think you stream. Joe Sosa, do you stream? Welcome in, Joe. Good to see you, Joe. Really, really nice to see you this morning. Glad to have you hanging out with us. Sarah Paxson, welcome, and also good to have you hanging out here with us. Lee Makilo Mike, longtime member of the community here. Welcome in, Lee Makilo Mike. Always good to see you. And Lee Makilo Mike is one of the Parashawks Air pilots, as well as a lot of other people that are in here. Bang Bull is my nephew. Welcome in, Bang Bull. How are you doing? And this dude, this guy is still in high school, but man, he's not a professional bodybuilder, but he could be. Man, he is a very well built young man. Loves lifting weights and working out. Welcome in, Bang Bull. Good to see you. Oz Nomad is here. Welcome in, Oz Nomad. Oz is the voice of my Thursday evening stream, the Australian tour. He also creates all the flight plans for me, and I could not do what I do on Thursdays without Oz Nomad. Thank you so much, Oz, and welcome in, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Scrolling on down, let's see who else is here. Mad Meredith, welcome in, Mad Meredith. Good to see you also this morning. Welcome in. Happy morning to you. Happy Tuesday morning, unless it's afternoon for you. In that case, happy afternoon. Capuchin Steve is here also. What's up, Capuchin Steve? Happy Tuesday evening to you, Capuchin Steve. Welcome in. Capuchin Steve is a Australian friend of the community here as well. And Capuchin Steve, let me see here. I got to do some shout outs really quick. Nearly bedtime. Oh, wow. So it is late for you. Oh, thank you. Also, if you will, shout out Blue Eyed Tom if you did. Okay, you were the man. You are strong, Bang Bull. You are definitely strong. But yes, definitely stay humble. Definitely stay humble. Always. All right, back to the PC scene. Let's take a look and see. Welcome to beautiful sunny Atlanta this morning. I am live weather. Looks like we have a little bit of fog burning off. Beautiful day here in Atlanta. So today I've already checked the weather. Last time I checked, we had winds out of 260. So I'm planning on flying out of runway 26 left, which is this runway right here. So we've got a lot of taxiing to do. I'm sitting right here. So we got to taxi all the way up, all the way down to the end, and then we'll fly out of this runway here. Yeah, yep. We're at the Delta Hub. Yes, it is home of Coca-Cola as well. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the drone back to the plane. Magically zoom right back. All right, so we're inside. I've already got the plane running. I'm not ready to do the cold and dark yet because I'm still learning flight planning and departures, approaches, and arrivals. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up Navigraph first. There we go. All right, there's Navigraph. Navigraph is what I've been using lately to figure things out, to do these things. So what I did, I'm gonna zoom out. Let me show you what's up. Skid Marks, what's going on? How are you doing? Yeah, so Skid Marks. I do the Cessna on Thursdays. On Saturdays, I've been doing the Wilgo when I'm able to stream on a Saturday. Lately, I haven't been able to. Also, no stream this coming Saturday either. Then on Sundays, I fly the Kit Fox. Tuesdays, I'm doing Turbine Tuesdays, Skid Marks. Gradually working my way up to airliners on Tuesdays. So I put in the flight plan ATL to PHL. So that's going to give us our base flight plan right here. So here's our waypoints right in the middle for our base flight plan. Can y'all see that okay? Or do I need to make that a little bit bigger? I got a feeling I need to increase this a little bit. There we go. So we've got 7 waypoints to put in, but then if you'll notice, there's dashed lines between ATL and Berg. There's a dashed line, and then between FAC and Philadelphia, there's a dashed line. So what that is, that's giving us the opportunity to pick our own departure and arrival. So what I did last stream, where if you remember, the plane was doing circles and trying to go all the way up to Dallas when I was trying to go to Houston, I had picked the wrong arrival. I had picked an arrival that starts out at Dallas. So Boozy Sheep took some time over the weekend to help me out with this. Oh yeah, skid marks. No. So only on Tuesdays am I going to be doing something different. But yeah, I'm definitely sticking to GA for the majority of my streams. I'm trying to expand my knowledge a little bit of aviation. So that's where I'm at. DCM, welcome in, DCM. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're well. Thank you for bringing the coffee and donuts. I've got my coffee. I'll just pretend like I have a donut because I don't need it. Yeah, Joe Sosa with the Boozy Sheep dab. Heck yes. So this leaves us the option of choosing our own departure and our own arrival. Now, you may be wondering, okay, Scruff, so how do I choose a departure? Because in the aircraft, it lets you choose departures, but it doesn't tell you what they're doing. Oh, cool. Heck yeah, Blue Eyed Tom. So what I'm going to do here, I've already chosen the runway, and I chose the runway based on weather. So I'm going to go to airports. We'll click on weather for ATL. The METAR is showing winds out of 320 at 4 knots. So runway 26L is a viable runway. We've got visibility of 10 statute miles. We have few clouds at 15,000 feet. Scattered clouds at 20,000 feet, broken at 25,000 feet. So it's pretty much a clear day. Temperature is great. Barometric pressure is 3005. And Infinite Fireman will have to, yeah, this is Navigraph I'm using, yes. And then Infinite Fireman will have to tell me what all these other things are, but I'm not really worried about them today. So runway 26L is a good runway to take off from. So we're going to take off from runway 26L. Now, right here, if you can see it, there are 20 different departures available. We have 20 options. So I'm going to select that. And now, holy crap, there's an octopus there of many, many legs. So what you want to do, Lilo does stream on Twitch. Yes. Yes, he does. It's amazing. It's amazing. Boozy, what's up, Boozy? Hey, you see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for that, Infinite Fireman. Yeah, Boozy, Infinite Fire, sheesh. Fly Lilo, they are amazing. And it's a lot of different disabled gamers that are on that network streaming. So, welcome in, Boozy Sheep. Boozy Sheep is who I'm talking about, who helped me. So Boozy, I'm teaching as well as learning this morning. Welcome in, Boozy Sheep. Boozy Sheep is another awesome streamer. And again, Boozy Sheep took time out of his day to help me figure these things out. Friday, I think it was, or maybe Saturday. Anyways, thank you so much, Boozy. I learned a ton, and I hope I'll make you proud. So you can look up here and see this is our flight plan. So of all of these departures, which departure do you think we'll choose? All right, and these are all departures out of runway 26L. All right, so you can see here's our runway 26L, and then you can see that all these other departures are gonna branch off of it. So looking at all these departures, we're gonna choose Plumber 3. And it's going to transition to Berg because it intersects perfectly with our flight plan. So once I go to the Vision Jet, that's what I'm going to choose. I'm going to go ahead and pick it now. and I'm going to add it to the route. So now we have our transition. We have our departure. Yeah, exactly. So that's how it's done. I love Navigraph for this. So now I've selected our departure. So we're going to take off out of runway 26L, go northwest, northeast, and then make our way up northeast, hitting all these waypoints along the way. Now, it's beautiful that we did this in Navigraph, but now we have to translate this into our aircraft, right? All the purple circles, yeah, let me show you. So all the purple circles are controlled airspace. So whenever you see a purple circle, those are all airports that have a tower or have controlled airspace at some time or other during the day. Some only have controlled airspace during daytime hours, and then it's not controlled airspace. But that's anytime you see a circle like that, it is controlled airspace. Now, in here, it doesn't. I mean, I could make it designate which airspace it is, but at this point, I'm really not concerned about what airspace it is. But yes, that's what those purple circles are. Yes, yeah, most of them are Class E. And when you look at a navigational chart like on SkyVector, there'll be different colors based on the class airport it is. And you need to know what class airport you're flying over as a pilot, because you may not be authorized to fly in that airspace. So whenever you got to fly anywhere, you have to look at the chart to know what airspace you're going through. So if I'm in a Cessna, and I'm not authorized to fly in Class B, this, if you can see the blue squares kind of here outlined, as well as the big circle. So if I'm in a Cessna and I'm not authorized to fly in Class B space, I've got to go around. I cannot fly through here. I've got to fly around their airspace. And it's also tiered as well, and not just around. The airspace is tiered. I'm trying to find. I don't see what the ceiling is. Anyways, it's really technical, and I'm not gonna teach airspace today, but I do know and yeah, like an upside down wedding cake. I do understand and I know airspace. I took a 2-day class when I went to get my remote pilot's license, so I know all about airspace, but that's for a different stream. Yes, it goes by height too. So technically, really quick, I could fly within this circle as long as I don't get too high up into that airspace. All right, and that's all I'm gonna go into for today. So let's jump into the plane, go over to the MFD, and go ahead and program our flight plan for today. So I'm gonna go home. The flight plan, we are going to all right, we're gonna start at Berg. Well, we got to add our, we're originating out of ATL. Yes. Class B top is flight level. Oh, thank you. Infinite Fireman is the man now. Thank you, Infinite Fireman. DH Paradox, I saw you flying around in the, what was it, F-18, I think it was? DH Paradox, another awesome streamer, does ATS as well as, I was about to say American Flight Sim. Microsoft Flight Sim. Good to see you, Paradox. Y'all go give Paradox a follow also. Some really awesome streamers that are friends of mine, and I truly do consider each and every one of y'all friends. Also, get ready for an announcement from the Flight Sim Association on Friday, I believe it is. They're going to make an announcement about speakers, and you know, they did an announcement about the sponsors 2 weeks ago, I think it was. This week, Friday, they're going to do an announcement about all of the seminars that are going to be going on at Flight Sim Expo. That's all I can say. But be watching for that. Mariner Halley, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. ATS MFS 2020, right? Mariner Hallie, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Mariner Hallie, another awesome, good friend of the community as well. So our first waypoint on our flight plan is going to be Berg. B-U-R-G-G. And yes, I know I could just import this from Navigraph right into the plane, but I don't want to do that. I want to manually enter these things in. Next one is NY. BLK. A good deal, Mariner Hallie. I'm glad you're doing good. Berg, you're cold. That's hilarious. I know, right? What's the fun in importing? I would rather build them. Falco, what's up, Falco? How you doing, man? Good to see you, my friend. Falco Fist of Fury, another streamer friend of the community. Welcome in, Falco. Hope you're doing well, man. Then Mashi, M-A-S-H-I. Real Artwell, thank you so much for the follow, Real. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Good to see you. And this invitation is for everybody. If you'd like to fly along with us, everyone's always welcome to fly along with us here. Jump on in and fly. We're on Southeast Asia server, and I'm sitting on the taxiway right now at ATL. QFA, what's up, QFA? Welcome in. You know, I'm not sure how they pick them, but they are pretty funny. The next one you're gonna really love. The next one is Hey Kiddo. Next one is Kiddo. Infinite Fireman, do you know how they do that? Hey, Real Artwell, thank you for the follow and welcome in. Wow, I'm in South Carolina. Welcome in from Brazil. That's amazing. Thank you for watching. Yeah, so FSU IPC is causing some issues with the latest update of Microsoft Flight Sim. They are aware of it and they are working on it, but it's not causing any issues for me that I'm aware of at this point. The next one is Omens. What? I don't know that I'd want to fly Omens. And then we got Barry is the next one, B-E-A-R-Y. This is a very good waypoint here. Oh, very nice. You hit a PR on your bicep curl. Oh, dude, very nice. Very nice. You called it Hotlanta earlier? Oh, yeah, we're in Hotlanta. Heck yeah. Hey, what's up, Paparazzi? How are you doing? Mashed potatoes go great with kiddos. Yes, no bad omens, exactly. I'm in the Vision Jet. I'm in the Vision Jet today. And by the way, I'll be glad to help anybody who's having issues with FSU IPC or LRM. I've got a couple people who I've just got to that need help getting that set up. And then next one is Umbre. So this weekend I should have some time to help people get set up in Parasox Air. And last one is FAK, FAC. What the world? LRM is landing rate monitor. That's one of the things you need to fly a virtual airline with FS Hub. So I've got a virtual airline. Thank you, Infinite Fireman. So I've got a virtual airline called Parasox Air. Oh, no problem at all. QFA, please. Yeah, study, dude. Study. For sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I do have a contest going on right now in my virtual airline for whoever in the month of April. This starts April 1st. Whoever flies the most nautical miles in Parasox Air only. It doesn't... it's not all inclusive with all virtual airlines, only Parasox Air. Whoever flies the most virtual miles will win Scruffy Tam merch. Okay, so that's our base flight plan. Now, oh shoot, did I hit? I hope I hit. Okay, yeah, it's in there. Okay, so we're gonna hit done. Procedures. So we're gonna fly our departure is Plumber 3. So we're flying out of 26L. And our departure is going to be Plumber 3. So you see, what I was doing last week was I just picked a departure. I had no idea what I was doing. I just picked a departure. And that's why it was so screwed up. Oh, I picked an arrival. So we're going to arrive. We're going to depart Plumber 3. I'm going to load that. So now, there we go. It's loaded up. So now when we take off, I hit autopilot. We're automatically going to fly on its own and do everything on its own up until we get to our arrival. And once we're up in the air, when we get closer to Philadelphia, I'll choose the arrival. Oh, is to back out and look at the map? Yep. So, okay. So now we can see our map. Let's make sure that our map. Yeah. So our map does stop at FAC and takes us straight into Philadelphia. And then once we get up in the air, I'll choose our arrival. So really no big rush on choosing the arrival at this point. So now we can see exactly where the plane is going to fly. I'm going to zoom in so we can watch the plane fly there. I do need to set my cruise altitude. So today I'm going to fly an altitude of 25,000 feet. Yeah, JPM, I've got you on my calendar. I prayed for you this morning during my morning prayer time. I hope that everything goes good for you, my friend. JPM had a heart attack about a month or so ago. Let's see, 25,000. So I need to be 24,000, right? Odd and 500 is going west. Even and an even number is going east, correct? So I'm going to fly 24. But JPM is doing well. Nice, dude. That's awesome. I'm so glad that things are good for you, JPM. I really have been concerned for you, but I'm glad that things are going good. All right. So I got my altitude set. 24,000 is going to be where we're going to be flying today. FLC mode is on. I'm going to go ahead and turn nav mode on. Not going to do auto throttle. I'm going to let the FLC decide how quickly I ascend. No, descend. No, ascend, climb, there, whatever the word is. Ah, Boozy, that could be it. That could be it. We're going to see. I had a horrendous time last stream, or the last several streams, but I did some changes and I think it may be fixed. And if it's fixed, I'll tell you what I did, where I made my mistake. Joe Sosa, thank you so much for the resub.
Is it me you're lurking for?
Thank you so much for the resub, Joe Sosa. I appreciate that a ton. Very, very much. Now we got a ton of taxiing to do. We're in
First of all,
we're on the Delta hub, and we got a long ways to taxi. Alaguru, thank you so much for the follow, Alaguru. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, let's welcome in, and if anyone would like to fly along with us, we're on Southeast Asia server. I'm sitting on the ground at ATL. We're gonna make a flight to Philadelphia today, KPHL. So if you'd like to fly along, feel free to jump in and fly. Let's go ahead and get our taxi on.
Nervous?
Ooh, a little bit.
First time.
Not gonna lie.
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
All right, we got a long taxi, so plenty of time for y'all to load in if you'd like to fly along with us. Plenty of time. But I'm very, very thankful for people like Boozy and Mustix, I believe it was. Mustix has a different username in Discord than on stream, but they both are a huge help to me in understanding what I was doing wrong the past couple streams with building my flight plans. Oops, entering them in the jet. Come on, Scruff, this isn't a car. You got to ride the center line in the plane. So I'm trying to watch chat and fly and steer at the same time. Do y'all find yourself still wanting to grab the yoke when you're steering? Just out of habit, I still find myself trying to grab the yoke when I steer instead of just steering with my feet. This is a very complicated airport here. Trying to navigate the taxiway. So we're gonna make a slight left and then make it right, make a slight right. And then it's pretty much a straight line. There's a few little zigs and zags along the way. Right. Oh, I do too. I love it. Love it. Tight. What's up, Tight? How you doing, man? What is up, Tight Backend? Tight Backend is another awesome flight sim streamer. This dude has a lot of competitions on his stream for bush flying. Great guy. Awesome streamer. Good friend of the community as well. Welcome in, elderly pussy sheep. Welcome in, Tight Backend. And y'all go give Tight Backend a follow. Really is a great streamer. I'll tell you what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to go take a bathroom break before we take off. Been drinking a lot of water and coffee this morning, and it's showing. Well, I hope it's not showing, but I'm feeling it. Let's put it that way. Okay, I need to go to the right. Right. All right, making our way down to the end of runway 2 left. Beautiful morning here in Atlanta. Really nice weather. Here where I live, it's 53 degrees and it's supposed to get up to a high of 74 today. Clear skies, light winds, and I'm 3 hours from Atlanta, so weather here is going to be just about the same as what Atlanta is right now. Yeah, real it is. Yes. My cruise speed is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 250 to 275 knots ground speed. But yeah, the TBM should be able to keep up. I'm pretty sure I've had people in the TBM flying along before. So feel free to jump on in if you wanna fly, and that goes for anybody. I know a lot of people are at work. I will be there at work in a few hours myself. 43 and 53. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like that kind of weather too, and it's mostly cloudy. So when I get through streaming, I go hit the gym, walk for 40 minutes. And then I do weightlifting for, I don't know, about 30 minutes or so. Today is chest day, one of my favorite days. You know, when you get through a chest day, you feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger, or I do anyways. No, I'm not in Georgia. I'm in South Carolina, Falco, but I'm only 30 miles from Georgia, though. I'm very close to the Georgia line. Are you in Georgia? It's amazing how many streamers are so close to this area. Hey, nice, Bang Bull. Yeah, so I just do, we don't have free weights. So I just do incline machine presses, and then sitting up machine presses. So it's not quite the same as free weights, but I still feel it. I love chest day, man. Oh no, are y'all getting stuttering in the sound? Oh, you were in Georgia. Gotcha. Okay. Is anyone else getting stuttering, or is it just JPM? You're not. Thank you, Blue Eyed. Good, good. I want to make sure that I didn't fix my other issue only to cause a sound issue. Good deal. Good deal. Thank you. Thank you. Good deal. Yeah, it may just be your connection there at the hospital, JPM. And by the way, thank you for watching from the hospital, JP. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. We got a left turn and then a 90-degree turn in just a minute. We'll be there. Yeah, it could be the hospital Wi-Fi for sure. So while we're cruising along, my next stream is going to be Thursday. We'll be in Australia with Oz Nomad as our host. I'm really loving the Australia tour, and I'm working on Sunday evening. We do New Zealand, and there's actually an achievement with FS Hub that I'm going to do for Sunday evening for our flight for Sunday. Nothing else well, this is true. Okay, so I can't believe no one has already posted the command socks, but let me show you my socks of the day because they're brand new socks and they are Scruffy Tam socks. So my socks of the day on the right foot, my oh shoot, I forgot. I can't be moving my feet too much when I'm taxiing. On the right foot, I've got my No Rules Just Flight brand new sock, just came in yesterday. Brand new design. Black and white, alternating, No Rules Just Flight with a dark gray sock.
Show us those.
Thank you for that. On the left foot, my these are gray with Parasocks Air logo on them. So Parasocks Air logo on the left foot, No Rules Just Flight on the right foot. Those are my socks of the day. All right, and right here, if I was a real airliner pilot or a real pilot, I would stop right here. And this is where we would get permission from tower to go ahead and take off. All right, but also I'm going to check my controls one more time really quick. Full left, full right. Falco, thank you for the sock command. So my socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my No Rules Just Flight. Dark. Now this is a dark purple sock. Actually, it shows up as gray on my camera, but a dark purple sock with alternating black and white, No Rules Just Flight. On the left foot, my Parasocks Air logo. Those are my socks of the day. I do, Blue Eyed Tom. My wife thinks I'm crazy, and I am. All right, and then rudder and flaps. Now, of course, as a pilot in real life, you would not jump outside the plane to check all these things. In the plane, you actually have indicators to show you if everything's working. So in this plane, here's our flaps control. So the flaps are up right now. I am going to go one notch of flap so you can see that that's working. All right, and let's go ahead and get up in the air. Y'all ready to go? Enough talking. Don't forget to turn off my flashes. Oh yeah, thank you. All right, here we go. We'll taxi on out to the runway and get up in the air. Nice, thank you. N92ST. Winds 320 at 4, runway 26, clear for takeoff. No, I thought you were just, I was just joking right back at you. All righty. If y'all are ready, we'll go ahead and get up in the air. All right, passengers, this is your captain speaking, Scruffy Tam. We are all checked out, flight plan entered, and we are ready for departure. We'll ask that you stay seated with your seatbelts safe, securely fastened, and trays stowed, and seat in the upright position. Once we get to our cruise altitude of 24,000 feet, I will turn off the seatbelt sign and feel free to move around the cabin. Hope you enjoy your flight, and attendants, prepare for departure. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. You forgot your bags. Sorry. Toss out your girlfriend. All right, here we go. We should rotate at around 100 knots. This thing is just a beautiful plane. It pretty much rotates on its own when you're on flaps 1. So we should have rotate any second now. All right, and we're up. Wheels up, flaps up. In just a minute, we'll go to autopilot. All right, autopilot on. FLC mode is activated. We are also on navigation mode. So now we should see the plane follow our mapped out route. Coffee up. I do have some kind of warning beeping at me. What is this? There we go. It's going now. She's hanging onto the wing. Yeah, coffee up. No, I got my coffee out now for sure. So we're up in the air. I'm going to go to external view. I love this plane. So I'm letting the FLC do its own thing as far as my cruise altitude. One thing I could do is for each waypoint, I could put in what the proper altitude should be, and the plane would do that. I didn't do that today. We're going to do that. We're going to tackle that another day. Hey, what's up, Oshev? How are you doing, man? Thank you so much, Falco. Oh, she fell off. That's what the beeping was. Oshev is another awesome flight sim streamer, good friend of the community. Also does some variety on this channel as well. Let me give Oshev a quick shout out. Blue Spear is flying along, and looks like, oh yeah, we got one other person. Blue Spear and Atura looks like they're going to be flying along today. Atlanta looks really not busy. I'm surprised at how dead Atlanta looks right now. There's a shout out for Oshev. Welcome in. Mackenzie, thank you so much for the applause. Welcome in also. Oh, the beginner markers on. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. The inner markers on the approach path. Cool deal. Thank you, Falco. So we're climbing up to an altitude of 24,000 feet today. And what's really cool is looking at it on Navigraph as well. Watching the plane follow the flight plan is really awesome. So we should be turning at M Pass. We should be turning north. And in just a little while, we'll look at the weather in Philadelphia, and then we'll decide on an arrival. All right, excuse me, what approach? No, what arrival? What arrival? We'll look at what arrival we're going to take, and then we'll select our approach. So when we get there, so far everything's really running smooth on stream. No, this is autopilot. Yep, this is 100% autopilot. In the Vision Jet, I'm trying to do things like I would if I was a real pilot of the Vision Jet. which is not sitting outside the plane watching it. But anyways, yeah. So I'm trying to learn how to properly use autopilot in the Vision Jet. So what happened? What's been happening with my stream is this. Hat Trick Co. Gave me a new power supply, a 750 watt power supply, and a RTX 2080 Super graphics card, because I was running the cruise speed is 250. Mariner Halley, thank you so much for the resub, dude. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much. 4-month streak. What? Thank you, Mariner Halley. I truly appreciate that, and everybody else's support. It truly is a joy to stream to such an awesome group of friends. So what was happening was, on my stream, I would get really horrible stutters, really bad lag, and pauses. Like the sim would pause for 20 seconds at a time, as well as OBS would almost shut down. Like chat would pause, other things. Well, what was happening was, when I got my graphics card, I switched one of my monitors to my motherboard graphics. And so I basically had 2 graphics cards pushing to my CPU. And when I looked at my CPU usage was at 100% all the freaking time. So anything extra, even my sound alerts, my lights, was enough to shut everything down. So what I did, and I don't know why I did that, because I had an extra slot in the graphics card. So now everything's in the graphics card. And right now my CPU's at 70% usage. It hits 100 every now and then, but very rarely. And that's what was going on if you were here for my last few streams with the pauses and the stutters. That's what it was. Sandy, how are you doing, Sandy? Good to see you. Welcome in. Sandy Olson, good longtime member of the community here. Hope you're doing well, Sandy. So right now I'm letting the FLC determine how quickly we ascend. I forgot to, actually, Blue-Eyed. I think you go to, you know what, I'm not sure. I could do it, but I don't want to do it while I'm live. Welcome in, Captain Habib. How are you doing? Good to see you, Captain Habib, another flight sim streamer. Good friend of the community as well. Let me give Captain a shout out. No, Bossman, wait, are you having stutters and pausing on my stream, or you're having that on your stream? There's a shout out for Captain Habib. Welcome in, Captain Habib. Right click Windows and go to system. Thank you. On your stream. So like, while you're watching me, Boss Man, you're having that? Or when you're streaming, you're getting that while you're streaming? Just to make sure. Hey, Mackenzie's flying along. Welcome in, Mackenzie. Only when you fly Microsoft Flight Sim. Dude, there are so many things that are causing that now. And streaming Microsoft Flight Sim. Prunk Monkey, welcome in, dude. I'm doing really well, Captain Habib. Thank you. Boss Man, I wish I could say I was an expert at how to fix stutters. Mine just thankfully has done beautifully well up until the point that I screwed up plugging in my monitors. But if anyone could give Bossman Gaming some help, or Bossman even in Discord, people are very willing to help with that. Vavo, what's up, Vavo? How are you doing? Thank you for jumping in and saying hi. Vavo TV is another streamer friend, variety streamer. Vavo is close to affiliate. Have you hit affiliate yet, Vavo? Valvo raided the other day right at the end of stream, and I felt horrible. I felt horrible that that I missed the raid. So go for you, it's FSU IPC. So see, I've got FSU IPC LRM going right now, and I'm having zero issues. Dude, this is fantastic. I am so glad. But go give Valvo a follow, y'all. They're very close to affiliate. Let's get them to affiliate. Thank y'all for helping Blue Eyed as well. Boozy's flying along also. Welcome in, Boozy. Thank you for flying, dude. All right, well, we're still climbing up to 24,000 feet. I'm going to take a quick restroom break. I meant to do that before we got up in the air, but just hang tight, stick with me. I'll be right back. I am back. Vavo, we are flying to Philadelphia. KPHL. Kilo Papa Hotel Lima is where we're going. Thank you for asking. And also, Vavo, if you have Microsoft Flight Sim and you'd like to fly along, feel free to jump in and fly. We're on Southeast Asia server, and the closest airport will always be showing up here in the upper right-hand corner. And that goes for anybody that wants to fly. Jump on in and go. Thank y'all for the Fs. Thank you for the farts. And Falco, thank you so much for jumping in, dude. Thank you for your help with the taxiing and the ATC. I appreciate that, Falco. And thank you for just being an awesome person. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Be safe. Oh, you're going for your private pilot's license? Sweet. Looks like we got a couple other people. Crunk Monkey's down there. Yeah, Crunk is down there. Fire Sandy's on the ground, or up in the air now. There's Crunk Monkey. Fire Sandy, is that Vavo? I can't quite see. All those names are superimposed down there. But yeah, if you want a slew. Oh, you're at work now. Okay, nice. No worries. You got an RTX GeForce 3070. Wow, dude, that's awesome. Nice. So hopefully from here forward, no more issues with stutters and pauses like we did have. So I'm really excited to see it working. I did do a test stream through OBS along when doing a flight, and it worked. It went beautifully well, but I was still nervous about going live. But so far, it's good. Ashley, what's up? Ashley, do you remember? Oh, sorry, the music's really loud. Yeah, I am going really slow, aren't I? Thank you, Cappy Stick. I didn't even pay that any attention. Ashley, so what happened was I was having really bad stutters and pauses of stream recently, having some really bad pauses. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that, Cappy Stick. Which we're almost at our climb altitude now anyways, and it's not quite at stall speed, but it's bumping on it. But what was happening with the last several streams when I would have the stutters and the freezes, Boozy is cooking. Heck yeah, I'll be cooking momentarily because we're almost up to 24,000. Amazing for you. What's going on? How are you doing? What was happening was I had plugged one of my monitors up to the graphics driver of my motherboard, and then I had everything else plugged up to my graphics card. So both it was basically like having two graphics cards pulling off my CPU, which was just killing my CPU. My CPU was working at 100% all the time. So I've got everything in the graphics card now, and my CPU is working at between 70 and 80, which is perfect. And dude, the stream is super smooth. So I appreciate everybody last stream helping me diagnose, what was going on with it. Yeah, as you can see, everything's super smooth now. You gonna slow it down some? Yeah, once I get up to my cruise altitude, it should speed up some. But yeah, I don't know why it's climbing so slowly. Because it's only at a 10 degrees. All right, here we go. We're fixing to start leveling out now anyways. Nice, Real. And if you want a slew to catch up, that's fine, Real. I don't mind. My slogan here, y'all, is no rules, just flight. That means you fly what you want to and how you want to. I love seeing people do aerobatics. I enjoy, good luck with aerobatics at this. Well, I guess people do it. So however you want to fly and be happy. All right, once we level out at 24,000, are those fuel warnings? No, this is traffic. This is a traffic warning. I should be good on fuel because I've filled all the way up. All right, now we're at our cruise altitude. Now I'm going to go to auto throttle. Let's see. I'm going to go to manual throttle first. Why is my plane going so slow? My flaps are up. On the right, the cast message is something isn't right. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. Dang it. All right, hang on a minute. Takeoff thrust. Oh, it's because I was wide open throttle. Try clicking FMC mode, which it was on FMC mode earlier. But we're at our cruise altitude now anyways. I'll have to try to remember that for next time. Yeah, I am gaining speed now, thankfully. Nice. India guy is here. What's up, India guy? All right, once we make our transition at Plummer, then I'll go ahead and start looking at approaches. We'll look at the weather in Philadelphia and decide which runway we're going to land in. I do want to fly a ILS in, and then we'll look at the approaches for that runway in just a minute. I just want to get my speed where I want it to be, and then we'll get there. All right, so I'm 254. I'm happy with that. Let's go into auto throttle and let's keep it right here where we're at. Manual auto throttle. Wait. There we go. Yep. We'll stay right where we're at. Right where we're at speed wise. All right, now let's look at Navigraph. I'm going to pull Navigraph up. Let's look and see what we're going to do for runways. So, Navigraph up. So for Philadelphia, let's look at the weather first. I'm going to go to airports. I'm going to click Philadelphia, our weather report. We've got winds out of 340 at 13 knots. All right, so shoot, where's my pen at? All right, so winds 340 at 13. Excuse me. Looks like we got good visibility, 10 statute miles, few clouds at 2,500, scattered at 3,400, overcast at 5,000. So we won't be flying a true ILS approach this time. I did a beautiful ILS approach in a horrible storm into Houston off stream the other day. But anyways, it's all good. So let's look at our runways. The winds are at 340. So let's fly 27. So we'll fly 27 right. That'll be our, we'll fly it in. Arrival. All right, I'm gonna stop the follow here. And let's look at our possible arrivals. All right, so once again, you can see the dotted line between FAC, our last waypoint, and Philadelphia, and that gives us the option of choosing many different arrivals. So I'm going to select arrivals, and we can look at all our arrivals. Now, what I did last week, where I screwed up on my flight plan last week, was I just randomly picked an arrival in the plane, which just happened to be an arrival that was up in Dallas. So that's why we flew way up here only to go back down. So this looks really complicated, but it's really not. We've got our flight plan right here. So based on what you see here, which arrival should we choose? Pretty easy, right? We're gonna fly PAT 53. No, PAT 3. So we're gonna transition from FAC to PAT 3. Yeah, it really is. It's super simple. I mean, I was making this way more complicated than it needed to be, which is what I do sometimes. Yeah, so PAT 3 via FAC. Exactly. So that's what we're gonna pick. We got multiple runways. Let's see here. So we'll choose PATS 3. We have now chosen PATS 3. And we're going to runway 27. So we're going to add that to our route. So now we've got our arrival. Now we just got to do the approach. Oh, you know, you can actually, Vavo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could have just clicked on the red line. I think that's what Boozy did when he was showing me this. So now we've got our arrival. Now we just need to pick our approach. So we're on 27R. 27R. Let's see what approach we're going to pick. All right, I want to fly the ILS into 27R. So there is an ILS approach into 27R, and that's what we're going to do. And we will fly the Enzu. There we go. All right, so now we now have our flight plan created. All right, so now I just got to go into the plane. Yes, Vavo, you're exactly right. I could have done that. All right, so now I'm going to jump into the plane now, and we're going to select both our arrival and approach. All right, so our arrival was, we're going to be runway 27R. We're going to go arrival PATS 3, right? Yeah, PATS 3. Go ahead and load that in. So now we've got that ready once it loads. So now we're good. Now the plane will fly right in for us. And then all I got to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up the approach. I'm not going to hit it yet. But we're going to approach runway 27R. 27R. Transition is Enzu, so it's exactly what I've already selected. I'm going to load it, but I'm not going to activate it until I'm there. Okay. So that's it. We've got everything ready. The plane will fly itself. I do need to be at a transition altitude to capture the ILS. And we'll look at that in just a little while at our different altitudes. And we can actually program those in as well. But anyways, I am absolutely loving learning all these things. And I appreciate everyone who has helped with this process of me learning. I mean, this is what, the fifth or sixth stream on Tuesdays doing the Vision Jet. So it's taken me a little while to get this in my old brain, but I'm loving learning all this. Now that we've done that, let's jump outside the plane and see who all's flying along. We got India guy with us today, flying the F-16. We got Blue Spear in the Vision Jet, Crunk Monkey in the Vision Jet, and it looks like I may have lost. Yeah, it looks like we lost everybody else, or they're below. Are they down low? Nope. Oh, I love, dude. So I had no interest in buying the Vision Jet. I was gonna buy it just because I knew a lot of people would be flying it. Oh, you left me, no worries. And then, oh, nice. Oh, that's cool, Super Typhon. And then when I won it on Two-Tone Murphy's stream, I'm like, oh God, now I've got to fly this on stream because I won it. And my gosh, I had no idea how much I would love flying this thing. I absolutely love the Vision Jet, y'all. I love it. Okay, thank you, Ashley. So I was going to take a look and see if it lists what altitude we needed to be at each one of these waypoints. Yes, it does. So for let me show you what I'm looking at here. So I pulled up our arrival, which is the Path 3 arrival, and at I'll have to look and see which waypoints are ours. FAC. Okay, FAC is where we are. So at JBO, we need to be at 15,000 feet. At SO, we need to be at 10,000 feet. Yeah, thank you, Ashley. It took me a minute to see FAC there. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in these altitudes, and the plane will actually adjust itself if we have them plugged in. Yeah, we got a really nice tailwind. So the plane will actually adjust itself. So I'm going to go ahead back into the plane and plug in these altitudes. Can I do that or no? So at JBO, or does it automatically do that on its own? Go into the flight plan. Oh, that's true. No, why is it showing this? Why am I getting a warning when I'm doing so well? Oh, it's auto for SIDS and stars. Okay, sweet. You're going to 378 of ground speed. Wow. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, then I'll leave things as they are. So I'll go back into procedure, and I'll just be ready for to activate the approach, which we got a ways to go on that. So cool. All right, we're going to close out of that chart. And we'll just enjoy some scenery now for a little while. We're still on our departure. We haven't even intercepted the flight plan yet. We're still on our departure technically. We're approaching NWANT waypoint. Oh, very nice. Okay. So how do I select VNAV then? Or am I already in? Oh, is that VNAV right there? Okay. Do I need to go ahead and select VNAV? Or wait till we get closer to time? Oh, we're actually flying. We're overflying my town right now. Well, not quite my town, but darn close. Greenville, South Carolina is where I fly out of whenever I fly commercial. So it's not enabled yet, Cappy Stick. Do I need to go ahead and select it? That home airport you want to fly out of? Oh, it's This airport is KGSP. KGSP is the and I've actually got it set up as a hub in Parasox Air. So when I go to Flight Sim Expo, I'll be flying out of GSP to Atlanta and then from Atlanta to Houston. Ah, okay. So right now I'm in GPS mode. How do I change to VNAV mode then? See, this is good information I'm learning. My flight planning screen. Okay, so that's where Boozy was taking me. But the problem is when it's saying, I'll just hit okay. There. Oh, VNAV. Okay, well, sheesh, that makes sense. VNAV enabled. Ah, okay, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think my altitudes were showing anything, though. Yeah, because, I see now. Yeah, it's not taking them automatically. I'm with you. Hey, Ibanez, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome in, Ibanez Player, another awesome flight sim streamer, friend of the community. All right, so yeah, hang on a minute. Let me get rid of that. Which approach? We're gonna do the hang on a minute. We're doing the ILS runway 27 right. It's the Enzu approach. Yes, Ibanez. Heck yes, dude. Welcome in. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna let's just see what happens today then. If it does automatically do it, we'll just see what happens, because it looks that is kind of gonna be a pain in the butt to plug all it in. There, so I'll just have the approach. I'll get the approach up and ready. We're learning. I learn a little bit at a time, so we're good. Yeah, dude, Ibanez Player, y'all go follow Ibanez Player, an awesome streamer. Hey, welcome in, AdCare, ADK Air. Good to see you. Yes, it is less than 90 days now. Let's see, I've actually got a countdown timer for Flight Sim Expo. 85 days, 20 hours, 10 minutes, and 3 seconds till Flight Sim Expo. Hey, Bocelli, how are you, man? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good this morning. All right, we have now transitioned from departure to our regularly scheduled flight plan. But Shelly, hope you're doing good. AdCare, I hope you are doing well as also. Over the weekend, actually Saturday, we went to a fly-in at a grass strip airport. That this place is 400 acres property, and they've got a really, really long, beautiful, very smooth grass strip runway. I think it's a 7,000 foot runway, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, the weather didn't cooperate with the fly-in, so there were less than 20 planes. I would say around 10 planes. But my grandkids, I took them. They had an absolute blast. There's a big river that borders the property, so they played in the river with the other kids that were there. It was just a really, really fun time. Really fun time. The employees and the volunteers at this aerodrome were fantastic with the kids. They had the scavenger hunt, and that's why I'm so redheaded right now, because I forgot my sunscreen. Okay, Captain, give me just a second. I will check that out. Oh yeah, Lima, on Tuesdays, I start really early on Tuesdays because I have to get done in time to go to work. So that's why I start so early on Tuesdays. Welcome in, Lima. Good to see you. Lima is another streamer friend. Let me give Lima a shout out. Get my warm up here. Right, Gasper? I told everyone I'm perpetually embarrassed for the next few days. Tight. I have the Honda Jet, but I've never tried it. I'm trying to learn them one at a time, one thing at a time. But yeah, the Honda is probably what I will step up to next. But sometime soon, between now and Flight Sim Expo, I do need to fly the Phoenix A320 and the PMDG 737-900, because those are the two planes I'll be flying on to Expo, and I want to recreate those flights. So those should be interesting streams. I'm not sure how to tell where it shows top of descent. It looks like it does right there at the transition, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, I want to say I flew it one time, but back then I wasn't really into jets. It was more, GA all the time. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Ibanez. Oh, thank you, Lima. I'm thoroughly enjoying learning all about the things. A Toby eye tracker. I gotta work on it. I think I've got it turned off by accident. Ooh, that's not good, Bocelli. Yeah, what kind of vehicle do you have? You're getting decent with the A320, haven't tried the 737. No, yeah, I'm really not sure, Gasper. Sometime between now and June, though, I've got to get on that and start learning. I can use the ILS capture altitude as your targeted descent altitude. VNF should hold me at the appropriate altitude restrictions on the star. Okay. So the ILS capture then is... All right, looks like... Making sure I'm tuned into the right frequency. Looks like 3,000. I need to be at 3,000 for the ILS to capture. My head is starting to peel now. I know, Ashley, it is a long ways away. Oh, a Ford Escape. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, that does seem like what it is if your oil level is increasing, you're getting fuel in your oil, and that's not a good thing because you're diluting your oil. You're diluting your oil, which is not allowing it to lubricate like it should. You're thinning it out. Yeah, exactly, Ibanez. Dude, I love and I love that each person is doing something different. You know, I mean, each streamer has their own thing and they're learning their own way, and I love that. So Capistick. Yeah, I do see the star waypoints on the flight planning screen. So how do I tell it that 3,000? Do I just go to the last waypoint and type in 3,000? Because when I get to MRTIN, I need to be at 3,000. Sesgo, what's happening, man? How are you? No need. Okay. Hey, Lamb Sauce, what's going on? It really is Sesgo, but it's the closest thing to a general aviation aircraft, which is what I'm very familiar with. So, I mean, yeah, it's weird, but hey, I do things weird. I'm a weird person. In real life, I am too. I do things differently. You ask it politely. If all else fails, yell at it and bang on it with your fist, right? Welcome in, Death Crow. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so Death Crow is another flight sim streamer, good friend of the community. Oh, you made a ham and cheese bagel? That sounds yummy. That sounds really good, tight. Let me give Death Crow a shout out. There's a shout out for Death Crow. Y'all go follow Death Crow. Death Crow is a variety streamer as well as does do some flight sim as well on his channel. The task failed successfully, but I love the Vision Jet, man. It's been amazing for me to learn these things. You know, Crunk, it's the old schoolness in me. I'm very old school when it comes to changing oil because I've seen the effects of people using their oil life indicator to change oil, and it's not good. I still change, well, with fully synthetic, I change mine every 5,000 miles, and I would say you're okay to wait for 5,000. But non-synthetic, every 3,000, I don't care what anyone says, or even semi-synthetic. But if you're doing fully synthetic, change it every 5,000 regardless of time, unless it's going to be years. Yeah, but Sesgo, I really do love the Vision Jet. I mean, it's been a nice, like I said, I know it's very general aviation-ish, but it's been a very nice transition for me to learn the avionics as I transition up to bigger aircraft. And yes, I understand the avionics in this plane are not a A320 or a 737, but still I'm understanding the departure, flight plan, approach, and arrivals this way. And then once I get up into the bigger jets, I'll understand it a little bit better without the danger of a big old honking aircraft crashing. Oh, okay, I'm with you. Yeah, that makes sense now, Captain Stick. I'm good. Yeah, so I'll just set my I'll set my vertical descent, set my altitude for 3,000, and then we'll be good. Actually, I can let the FLC automatically, so I'll just set my altitude at 3,000, let the FLC start my descent, and then I'll be good. Chili Willy, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in, my friend. Chili Willy is another good friend of the community, another variety streamer, as well as Microsoft Flight Sim over there on his channel. Good to see you, Chili Willy. Hope you're well. Give Chili a shout out. Shout out from my man Chili. Fully synthetic or nothing, mobile one for you specifically. Yeah, so I run fully synthetic in my Jeep. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, Ibanez. No, I gotta say, Crunk Monkey, I am partial to steam gauges. I love my steam gauges, but if I'm gonna be transitioning on Tuesdays to airliners, then I better get my head out of the sand and start looking at avionics, and so that's what I'm doing. Hey, Captain Bios, welcome in. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you also. So it looks like we got Sonic Man, Blue Spear, Ariel Walker, Lamb Sauce flying along with us today. Oh wait, and there's Two All In. Welcome in, Two All In. We had Boozy Sheep with us, and Boozy Sheep ran off and left us. He was wide open. Siege Elms, I'm not sure if Siege Elims is with us or not, but welcome in if you are. Death Crow, just because I want to expand my knowledge. Not that I'm going to become an airliner streamer, but Tuesdays is my day to learn things, and I want to recreate the flight that I'll be taking to Flight Sim Expo. So I said, hey, Tuesdays is a good time to practice and learn these things, and then I'll probably do the Expo recreation flight on a Saturday. Or maybe a Thursday night when I'll have more time to do this. Okay, yeah, that's good. Oh, Mackenzie's flying an invisible jet. Yeah, for some reason I'm seeing some people and others I'm not seeing. It's weird. Oh, you were getting stutters? No worries at all, Boozy. Yeah, Captain Stick, that's fine. I usually do fairly well on my descents anyways. I do decent on descents. Mackenzie, you're in Wonder Woman's jet, is what it is. No way, you had a heart attack? Captain Bios, I'm glad that you survived it. Did you get a stent put in or have to have bypass surgery or anything? But man, I'm sorry to hear that happened, but I'm glad you're taking it easy now. Parasox A330 proving flight for next month on the way from YBBN. Oh, wow. Nice. Nice, Computer Steve. Rack up those miles, man, so you can be the leader. You know, and if it wasn't for me being on the medication I'm on for the heart condition that I've had since I was 19, I would be setting myself up for a heart attack as well, because I have, and I still am way overweight, but not as bad as I was. And with the stress that I had at my previous job, I probably would have had a heart attack already, but I became addicted to stress. And that is a thing. You can become addicted to stress. I loved being stressed out, and I didn't realize how much it was affecting me until I got the job that I'm in now, where there's no stress at all. Oh wow, so you don't have to have a bypass or a stent? That's amazing. Man, the top of my head is hurting. Oh, nice. Nice, Esco. That's pretty cool. I did an off-stream flight in the Vision Jet as a test the other day to see what I did wrong the last stream with my flight plan. And it was a really bad storm, so I flew in with zero visibility flying the ILS and landed a sub 100 landing. I was really excited about that. Pretty impressed with myself on that one. Yeah, Lima, for sure. They say one of the things that happens with stress is your veins also constrict. Your veins get hardened and get smaller, and that also leads up to a heart attack or a stroke. Ah, nice, Sesgo. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so when I was service manager at the dealership, you know, dealing with customers, the manufacturer, the owner of the dealership, and my employees, I loved it. I was active all day long, but man, I was stayed stressed out, and I would go into work an hour and a half early, stay an hour and a half late, and it did affect my family. And unfortunately, I didn't realize that until, not that it was too late, because my wife and I are still together. Tam the OG has turned out to be a great kid, but I really feel like I neglected my family for my career for 14 years. My favorite car to work on, tight. So back in the day, I was a Mazda technician. When I first started, I was Chevrolet and Mazda. And I really, really loved the old school Mazdas back before Ford bought a controlling interest in them in the 90s. I loved working on Mazdas. They were amazing. So I would say old school Mazdas. As far as new vehicles, I don't really like the mechanical part of cars. For me, it's electrical. I love working on cars with check engine lights, service engine soon lights, and weird electrical problems is my thing. I'm a huge electronic nerd when it comes to vehicles. So I don't really have a favorite car. A lot of people think because I used to work for Chevrolet that I'd be a big Corvette fan. I am not a fan of Corvettes. I don't like them. Yes, exactly. First gen RX-7s are awesome. Oh, you had a 79 RX-7? Nice. But yes, I enjoyed any Mazda. What was cool was in the 80s and early 90s when I worked with Mazda, they would come in off the ship and be shipped to us with no AC. No Mazda had air conditioning from the factory come to the dealership. So we had to add the air conditioning. And I loved doing that, adding the air conditioning to the vehicles. It was really cool. Paid really well. Pretty awesome. Oh, you had a 929? Heck yes. Oh my gosh, really, Boozy? Someone hit you in a big truck in your RX-7? Whoa. Dude. You were Nordic skiing 5 kilometers into 10-kilometer run and collapsed. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not really, I wouldn't say that's a funny thing. So were there other people around Captain Bios that came to your rescue really quick? Yes, that's what's cool about the rotary engines, is you can rev those so freaking high. Legend is, and this is from the Mazda trainer who's still with Mazda. The guy that was my teacher at the Mazda training school in Charlotte is now a regional. No, he's over all of Mazda training now, I think, in the United States. And legend is that the first RX-7s, a rep from the factory would go to the Mazda dealership, lay a brick on the accelerator as he talked about the RX-7. That's how high they could rev and for how long. Hey, what's up, Hazza? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Very quick and ambulance, less than 5 minutes. That probably saved your life, Captain Bios. If there weren't people there to help you that quickly and get an ambulance there that quickly, yeah, you probably would not be here. So I'm very thankful that worked out for you. Pazza 14, hope you're doing well. Ooh, my sister had a Cavalier Z24. She bought the red Cavalier Z24, the first one that the dealership got in. And then she traded it for a Indy 500 Beretta, the really funky green color Beretta that had all the special striping and stuff. That was a pretty cool car. This is the Vision Jet, Pazza. On Tuesdays, I fly the Vision Jet. So this is the Vision Jet. Oh, you just completely rebuilt the rear end after work. No. Oh, he hit and run too? That's even worse that it was a hit and run. Nice. Yeah, the rotaries are really loud, and I love rotary engines. So now I'm starting to get some stutters again. Not really dropped frames. It's just the sim's a little bit stuttery. Let me look and see. Let me see what my CPU is doing. See if it's a CPU problem or just a sim problem. Nah, that's just the sim problem. My CPU's at 64% usage right now, so man, I'm so glad I got that fixed. Oh, yeah, tight. Those were nice, man. Did you have the louvered taillights? Didn't the 95s have the louvered taillights? Then I think it is very well modeled, Pazza. I highly recommend the Vision Jet. Highly recommended. It's amazing. You have an MX-5. Ooh, you got a first gen Miata? So the Miatas, I'm a tall guy. And whenever I would work on a Miata, literally the top of the windshield would be right here. So I would have to duck down to see out the windshield of the Miata. So a lot of times I would scoot up in the seat and look over the top of the windshield with the top down if the customer brought it in with the top down. Oh, 95 had those. Yeah, Miatas are really nice. Yeah, they were really cool cars. And they started this trend of small sports coupes. Miata is where it all started. The modern small sports coupes. No, they definitely don't make them like they used to, for sure. So now I am getting some stutters, but it's not related to my CPU. Well, now when I do this, it is. My CPU's at 100% usage when I move, but now it's right back down to nothing. So, or not nothing, but 80, 70 and 80. Oh, it's your daughter's 6th birthday today. Happy birthday to Chili Willy's daughter. Yeah, time flies, dude. Next thing you know, she'll be a teenager and wanting to date some guy or something, and you'll have to stand at the door with a shotgun. Ooh, Paza, that's a tough one. What kind of planes do you like to fly? Do you like to fly props, turboprops, business jets, airliners? Okay, the 737. Get the PMDG. Yeah, get the PMDG 737.
Stream on, stream on, stream because I came back.
Yeah,
to
I forgot the
you.
words. Welcome back, Infinite Fireman. Yeah, go to PMDG. Yeah, they make fantastic aircraft. Fantastic aircraft. All right, I'm gonna take a quick. Hey, Viper Strike, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Y'all, if you don't follow Viper Strike, go give Viper a follow. Viper Strike is an awesome streamer. He researches a lot of where he's flying. Great streamer. Very interactive as well. Welcome in, Viper Strike. Hope you're doing well. Where you been flying at, dude? Sandy's at the airport already. You own an Aston Martin? Nice. Very cool. You cheated. I was gonna say you either cheated or you flew a Dark Star or something, Sandy. Sheesh. Taking off from London Gatwick and heading to Zurich. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, Joey Bolo, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I am doing fantastic. I am doing really, really well, Joey Bolo. Good to see you. By the way, man, I love your merch. Joey Bolo was someone's paging your beeper. What? Dude, we're throwing it back old school tight. Joey Bolo posted some pictures of his merch on Instagram, I believe is where I saw it this morning. Joey, welcome in, man. I love your merch, dude. That's some good looking stuff. Joey Bolo, another Flight Sim streamer, good friend of the community. Cannot wait to also meet Joey Bolo at Flight Sim Expo, along with anyone else who may be going. Welcome in, man. Good to see you. Oh, you're driving a Range Rover hybrid. That's pretty cool. I can't say I've seen the Range Rover hybrid before. Very cool, very cool. So we're approaching waypoint Omens. Omens, O-M-E-N-S. That's I don't know that I want to be on a plane that's flying waypoint Omens. That's a might be an omen. Oh yeah, Joey, dude, I totally understand, man. I totally get it. How's your little one doing? Agent Presta, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you this morning. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope everyone's doing well this morning. Little Bolo's a chatterbox. First word was that a heck yes. Heck yes. Awesome, awesome. Let's see here. Give me just a second. Agent Presta, another Flight Sim streamer. Let me give Agent Presta a shout out. There we go. There's a shout out for Agent Presta. You're very welcome, Agent Presta. I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to step away to the restroom just a minute as we near our top of descent. I'm going to step away, take a quick potty break, and then we'll be back in and we'll fly this Vision Jet right into runway 27 right, hopefully. I'll be right back. Oh, nice, Captain Bios. What year SS are you looking at? Captain Bios, if you're in dis, thank you for the Fs and for the farts while I was gone. Captain Bios, if you're in my Discord, I would love this because I'm a big gearhead. I love old cars and I just love automobiles in general. Feel free to post pictures of your collection. Love to see them. Late 60s. Oh yeah. So I like the early 70s. No, you're talking Impalas. I was thinking my mind went to Chevelle. Yeah, the Impalas are good too. Although my dream car is a Chevelle. 69, 70, 71 Chevelle. A 68 Camaro blue. Oh, dude. Yeah. That would be beautiful. Your dream car is a Cessna 172. Yes. Yes. I mean, I wouldn't argue if someone gave me a newer 172. Sparky Pilot, what is up, Sparky Pilot? How are you doing? Sparky Pilot, another flight sim streamer, good friend of the community. Oh, really, Mackenzie? I don't know what's up with that. Which I am getting some pretty good stutters now. But it's not a CPU problem. I don't know what's up with that. But how you doing, Sparky Pilot? Sparky Pilot's a good friend of the community. Thank you so much, another streamer. And she's going to be sharing the stage. I'll be sharing the stage with her at Flight Sim Expo. She's going to be one of the people that's going to be on my panel at the Expo. Welcome in. I'm really excited about Flight Sim Expo. And like I said earlier, yeah, it's weird, Presta. Really weird. And like I said earlier, be prepared for an announcement from the Flight Sim Association on Friday. They're going to make a big announcement about the schedule of events at Flight Sim Expo. So they made an announcement 2 weeks ago about exhibitors, but they should be making an announcement Friday about the schedule of events, who all's going to be speaking, who's going to be there. I've seen that information, but I can't talk about it. You like a 65 Mustang Shelby? Oh my gosh, yeah. Sparky, how you doing today? Good to see you. Right, Joey? Exactly. Can I think about it out loud? It's I'm excited. So they sent us an email with the whole schedule of events, everyone that's going to be speaking, what times, dates, and all that stuff, and I'm really excited about it. But yeah, I can't, as much as I want to, I can only tease it. But like I said, just be on the lookout for a announcements from the Flight Sim Association on Friday. Gotta go get your cat from. Oh boy, sinus surgery is fun, Sparky Pilot. Have you had the packing removed yet? I had sinus surgery several years ago, and they pack your sinus cavity with gauze. Oh my gosh, I have never felt so much pain in my entire life. When the doctor removed the packing, I felt like my eyeballs were gonna come out. Day 1, 8 a.m. Scruffy Tam Sock Fashion Show. That's funny. Oh yeah, the pain was incredible. I am not one that takes pain medicine because I don't want to get addicted to it. But for that entire week, it was I was 1 week out of work, and thankfully the owner of the dealership's best friend is who did my sinus surgery, so he knew that I was going to be out a week, and I took pain medicine that entire week. Oh, are you friends with Speedy? Nice. Speedy's awesome. But yeah, the doctor, when he pulled the packing out of my nose, he told me a certain way to hold myself, because he said the majority of people pass out. It's such bad pain. I didn't pass out, but it was rough, even after taking pain medicine. Oh man, the stutters are real right now. This is horrible. Yeah, see, thankfully, and I mean this, thankfully, kidney stones do not run in my family on my mom or my dad's side. So I'm blessed that I don't have to deal with kidney stones. Thankfully, that's one thing I don't have to deal with is kidney stones. All right, I will be manually managing my speed now. Dude, I mean, so my wife, it does run in my wife's family. Man, she hasn't had kidney stones, but several members of her family have. Her dad was horrible with them. So I know it's really intense pain, but thankfully it's something I've never dealt with. You had a 2 millimeter kidney stone? Good Lord. Kim OG, welcome in. Good to see you. Wow, that's big. Agent Presta, I think it's just everybody is having it, but let me check my RAM usage really quick though. Give me a second. Uh, 50%. I'm at 32 gigs of RAM and it's using 50%. But now my CPU is bumping on 100. Well, it may have been. Let's see. Let me see. I'm waiting until I get stutters, then I was going to look at my CPU usage. Yeah, my CPU is bumping on 100 now. Let me go ahead and close out that and see what happens. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's stuttering big time now. That was definitely not a CPU stutter. It's comparable to having a child, except you don't have a child, but a pebble. Most painful thing you had was fracturing your arm after crashing your bike on the pavement. Ooh. What CPU? I've got a i9 9900. You're about to upgrade yours. My CPU should be good for a while still. My original gaming PC that I totally got shafted on was an i7 2300, I think it was. I mean, like, it was old school trash. Ooh, shredding your ankle and attack. That would be rough. All right, I've been meaning to fly around 250 knots. I just realized I was at 265, so I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. Unlike last week, I do have plenty of time right now. As long as I'm done by 11, which we should be done by then, give me time to get some stuff done and then go work out before I go to work. Yeah, that could be part of mine too, Boozy. Is traffic settings. All right, passengers, as we begin our descent into Philadelphia, I just want to remind you the seatbelt sign is now activated. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Go ahead and stow those trays in the upright position. Stow your trays and put your seats in the upright position. Make sure any loose items are securely either under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartment. Hope you have enjoyed your flight, and we'll see you on the ground in just a few minutes. Okay, yeah, I still haven't quite figured out quite the perfect settings to keep from stutters. Oh, thank you, lamb sauce. I kind of there you go, Uncle B, you rebel. I don't always do that, but when I remember, I do. Sometimes I forget to do that, but it is fun. Add just a little extra layer of realism there every now and then. I could have read out the weather. Let's do that. Is this, yeah, weather for, here we go, all right. And just in case you were wondering, the weather at Philadelphia is beautiful right now. We got 10 knots, 10 knot wind. Visibility is 10 statute miles, scattered clouds. Temperature is 8 degrees Celsius. It's a beautiful day. Sun is out. Hope you enjoy the landing. I don't know. I should have just left it at what I said a little while ago. Thank you for flying Parasox Air. Speaking of Parasox Air, I've got 4 new pair of Scruffy Tam socks that came in yesterday. So today I have on the right foot, I've got my No Rules Just Flight socks with alternating black and white. And the sock itself is purple with alternating black and white Scruffy Tam No Rules Just Flight slogan on it, printed on it. Then on the left foot, I've got my Parasox Air logo sock on the left foot. Those are my socks of the day. So every now and then I may mix in another, so yes, I have custom socks. Every now and then I may mix in another brand sock, but the majority of the time now I'll be showing off my own socks. Those are my socks of the day. Yeah, so I've got, oh gosh, I forgot how many different designs, several different designs in several different colors as well. There we go, Infinite Fireman, thank you for posting the merch up. I got 2 different shops. Fourth Wall, I'm probably going to be shutting Fourth Wall down and just going with eBay. Dougal, welcome in, Dougal McTavish. Just being all sneaky flying in. Welcome in, Dougal. Good to see you, man. Dougal McTavish is a good, long-time friend of the community here, long time, and is a member of the Shadow Display team, an amazing formation fly-in team on DCS and Microsoft Flight Sim. They stream several times a week. They're awesome, very, very engaging streamers. And oh my gosh, the biggest formation group flights I have ever seen. I was on there the other day and it was like a swarm of bees of military jets. I forgot what they were flying, but it was like a ton of them all bunched in there together flying. Really great guys. So go give the Shadow Display team a follow if you don't already follow them. I know a lot of people already know those guys. Come on, Sim. Now this is not my CPU here. Why are we doing this? Yeah, this is no custom scenery. This is back to what it was before I made the changes in my graphics settings. The heck? That's pretty awesome, Mackenzie. Some say I like it really, really scruff. What's up, Sky Command? How are you, man? Sky Command, another awesome streamer, Sky Command. I am so excited to meet Sky Command in person at Flight Sim Expo. Sky Command is a very fun, amazing streamer, great friend of the community as well. Sky Command, so good to see you, man. Sky Command, I was in your channel last night lurking, but I was at work, I was teaching, so I was there hanging out, but I didn't get a chance to say hello because I had students. You don't see me, that's weird, Dougal. Sky Command is awesome. I love Sky Command streams. Such a great streamer. You see everyone else but me. You're flying from Atlanta to Niagara Falls. Very cool. Very cool. Speaking of Niagara Falls, Jeppesen 2001 is working on a Niagara Falls scenery that is absolutely amazing, just as amazing as Victoria Falls was. I posted a video of it, a teaser video in my Discord. What the heck is going on here? I think I'm going to have to go back in and do the two-tone Murphy fix again. I've already done that one time, but I think I'm going to have to do it again. Since I installed the new graphics card, I'm going to have to redo it. Oh, that's cool. Let me look and see. I've got everything pulled up. Processes. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Right back to what it was when I thought I had my issue fixed. Going to the performance tab. Okay, so I'm in the performance tab. Let me expand it a little bit. GPU. Oh, there we go. Okay. No, video encodes at 40%. Dedicated memory usage is, hang on. 8 gigabytes. It's not maxed out. It's at about, it doesn't show. But this is right back to what it was doing last stream. There. Oh, nice. Very cool. Glad to know that. No, I've got a 2080 now. I've got an RTX 2080 Super. So I don't even use rolling cache though. I have rolling cache turned off. And it seems like inside view is okay. Oh yeah, Floxtrot. Welcome in, dude. How are you doing? Pull up the traffic sliders. All right, wait a minute. Well, once it'll let me. See, even now, it won't even let me scroll. It won't let me select anything. I can't click and drag. I mean, it's crazy. There we go. Now I can finally, but now I can't. All right, let me just try this. Oh, maybe it is FSU IPC, Lima Kilo Mike. That's right. It could be. It could be FSU IPC. I forgot about that. See, even now, the sim is just, it's, I don't think it's anything to do with the graphic settings or anything. It's, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let me try that. As much as I hate to, let me try that. Next time it stutters. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. All right, it is now ended. And let's see how it does now that I've turned off FSU IPC. No, it's normal. VRAM over usage over time is normal. Let me pull it back up. Task manager, performance. No, it's staying right level. Yeah, I'm thinking it's FSU IPC because I just turned it off and it's doing great now. And I do know that FS Hub is working on this. Right, Oz, exactly. So we'll see what happens now. Hopefully that did take care of it. So I guess on stream, I'll have to not fly for Parasox Air. Dougal, we're heading to Philadelphia, KPHL. And only fly for Parasox Air off stream until FS Hub gets this figured out. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, Foxtrot. Give me a second. Let me see. Yeah, because I could actually bring that back up to where it was. That was under traffic. Bring it back up to 50. Yeah, see? That's weird that FSU IPC really cares that we're in here. But yeah, that definitely made a huge difference. Visibility's back up to 10 statute miles. Yes, it is. Paza, it was FSU IPC, which I use for my virtual airline to log my flights. But, you know, on stream, if it's going to affect my stream, then I don't need to run FSU IPC while I stream. Because as a streamer, I want my stream to be nice and smooth. Smooth, as I say to my students. As I stream. I mean, who wants to watch a stream that's stuttering, right? Oh, of course, Tight. Yes, everyone's welcome. Just like on my streams, my slogan is no rules, just flight. So fly what you want to, fly how you want to. Exclamation Parasox Air. There we go. Thank you, Uncle B. No, Sesko, I kept it. My plan is to, I've got a plan for it. I don't want to mention what it is right now. But I will say this, you know, I love giving back to the community, and that's what I plan to do with my 1080. And that's all I'm going to say. Yes. Oh, really? No, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I hate that too, because right now our airline has a competition going on where we're starting in April anyways. Starting April 1st, if you're a member of Parasox Air, whoever logs the most nautical miles flown for Parasox Air, not for any other airline, only Parasox Air, whoever flies the most nautical miles will win the item of your choice of Scruffy's Ham merch. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun, Tight. I mean, it has it's really increased my off-stream flying, having my virtual airline. And we've got 58 pilots, I think it is now. And I've got two people from FS Hub. The owner of FS Hub, Bobby Digital, is in there, and then also Clorix, who's like their community manager, is also a pilot as well. So I think I've got 58 pilots, and we're ranked number 20. We're the 20th most active airport in FS Hub. All right, I'm gonna step away for another pee break really quick. Since we had the stutters, it's put me behind a little bit, but I still got plenty of time. So I'll be right back. Y'all hit those F's in chat. See you soon. All right, I'm back. Let's see here. Thank you for hitting those F's in chat and for the farts. Fatty, what's up, Fatty? Good to see you, man. You got black and white cookies from the stove? I love cookies. Oh, Fatty, dude, it was the meetup was great. The fly-in was disappointing just because the weather was awful. So the fly-in was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The weather Thursday was great. The weather Friday was awful. The weather Saturday morning was awful. The weather Sunday was awful. But the rest of the time, Saturday was beautiful. So there were only like 10 to 15 planes max the whole time I was there. Only two planes flew in while I was there, and we stayed there from 11 a.m. till, I don't know, 4 or 5. But still, they were so good with the kids. The kids had a blast. So it was really cool. And that place usually has hundreds of planes with a fly-in. Yeah, they're having one in September. They have 2 big fly-ins each year, one in the spring and then one in September. So the one in September, I've already got it on my calendar. It should be huge. But the main thing was my grandkids got out there, had fun, out in the sun and outside and running around, playing in a river. There was a big river that borders the property. They played in it. So it was really nice, Fatty. How have you been, man? I didn't realize I had slowed down to 200 knots to speed back up. Actually, I think what I'll do, I'll speed up to 250, and then I'll just go into auto throttle once I get to 250. Because I do need to be at 250 right up until just about final. Oh, you were on the tower for 13 hours? Wow. Melvin Leroy, what's happening, man? How are you doing, my friend? There we go. We're gonna auto throttle it now at 250. Melvin Leroy is another flight sim streamer, friend of the community. Does some explain over on his channel. No, I'm not on spring break. On Mondays and Tuesdays, I teach until 10 p.m. So I don't have to go in until later. But yeah, I was on spring break 2 weeks ago. We had our spring break 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, actually. This is week 3 of our after spring break term. Yeah, that's okay, Super Typhon. I've got time today. It's not like it was last week. Hey, CIA Cowboy, how are you doing, man? Let me give, I gotta give Melvin Leroy a shout out. CIA Cowboy, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing, dude? CIA Cowboy is a great friend of the community, a streamer on his channel, as well as the Patriot View. He's him and another guy do Patriot View. Fredo's for 10p. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. All you have to do is jump in Southeast Asia server, and then this is the closest airport to us, Fredo. However, we're very close to the end of stream today, but you're still welcome to jump in whenever you'd like to. Staying busy, get ready for tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow's going to be amazing. So CIA Cowboy is doing a Thunder. Shoot, I can't remember the name of it, Cowboy. I'm sorry. Tropical Thunder. Sheesh, Tropical Thunder. For veterans, talking about Vietnam, and he's actually going to have real pilots on his channel talking about it. Tropic Thunder. Thank you. Joey Bolo, I don't know why the info's not working. What I don't know what's going on with ATC bot lately. But ATC bot just, I don't know. It works when it wants to, and today it doesn't want to work. Oh, no problem at all, Fatty. Would love to have you. Would love to have you when you can, but I understand, man. Life happens. I know, right? I need to reach out to Edson. Reach out to Edson and find out why it does that. Oh, thank you, Fredos. I appreciate that, man. I have been very blessed with some amazing viewers who have donated equipment. Replica, how you doing, man? The Alpha and Bravo I paid for, but the switch panels were donated to me. I had a viewer donate a HP Reverb VR headset to me, and then I had another viewer donate an RTX 2080 Super graphics card, as well as a power supply to me as well. Fredo, thank you for the follow. Beelzy, what's up, Beelzy? Oh no, Dougal, you had a CTD? What? Let's see here. Replica Gaming is another. Oh, Replica, I figured out what my issue was. There's two things going on. First of all, let me give Replica a shout out really quick. Replica Gaming, another good friend of the community as well. And Fredos, thank you again for the follow. I really, really do appreciate that. Yeah, give me a second. Replica Gaming has an amazing setup. Beelzy Official, another awesome friend of my channel. Known Beelzy just about as long as I've been streaming. Great guy, also a streamer. Streams a variety on his channel. Good to see you, Beelzy. Hope you're well, my friend. So this is what I had going on. When I got the new graphics card, for some stupid reason, I don't know why I did this. I took one of my monitors and plugged it into the display port in my motherboard, and then everything else I had in the graphics card. So I basically had two GPUs working, and it was killing my CPU. My CPU was at 100% usage. So I got that fixed, and it did really good most of the day today. Then it started stuttering again and freezing really bad. FSU IPC was killing it. So I had to stop FSU IPC. But I use FSU IPC because that logs my flights for my virtual airline. But yeah, after that, beautiful, man. But that was my issue. Or those were my issues, I guess I could say. Oh no, what's happened, Billsy? You been sick? So today, I learned and I taught how to load in a departure, how to build a flight plan, how to load a departure, how to load in the arrival and the approach. And now we're going to fly the ILS approach into Philadelphia. So it's been really a great stream for learning things in Microsoft Flight Sim. Fredo's, I've only been doing it for a year and a half, so not long at all. Oh, nice, raising ducks and chickens. Cool. Yeah, Replica, we'll be flying into Philly here shortly, actually. So, Fredo's, how about you? Have you been playing Sims long? Y'all are gonna laugh at me for this. The only other sim I did before Flight Sim was The Sims. I actually streamed The Sims 4 before I got into flight simming. That was one of the last games I played before I discovered Microsoft Flight Sim, was the actual Sims 4. Can y'all imagine me being a Sims 4 streamer? But I was, and I enjoyed it. Nice formation fly there, whoever that is. Great job. Only about a year and a half. Oh, cool. So the same as me then. Yeah, you know, Fredo's, when I first discovered flight simming, I wasn't serious about it either. It was just a fun, you know, fly and be stupid thing. But then I said, you know, learning how to fly is a very good skill to learn. So I said, what the heck? I'll go ahead and learn how to do things the right way, and here we are. Oh, he's in the Shadows livery. Oh yeah, that's got to be Mackenzie. Yes, I didn't pay any attention to the livery. Yeah, sure is. Very cool right there. Let me get a screenshot. There we go. Mackenzie's a very talented pilot as well. So Replica, I am in, I have the Steam version of Microsoft Flight Sim, and with Steam, all you got to do is hit F12 to do a screenshot. So F12, yeah. Steam lets you just F12 and you can screenshot in any game. So it works out nice that I can do that in Microsoft Flight Sim as well. So I have descended a little bit too low for some of the waypoints here. It's okay. I should be at like 10,000 feet right now instead of at 5,000 or 6,000, I guess. But I need to be at 3,000 to capture the ILS, and that's okay because we're learning. Yes, there are some amazing pilots in the sim. Really are, Dougal. It's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Put a query, RE April, Parasox challenge in time sim rate acceleration in Discord. Oh, thank you, Capuchin Steve. Yes, I need to clarify that because I forgot about the sim rate. So I do currently, starting April 1st, I've got a challenge for my virtual airline, challenge my pilots to fly more. I've got some pilots that fly a lot for Parasox Air, and I've got some that don't fly so much. So just to increase activity and to create a little bit of a challenge, I created a challenge for the month of April, starting April 1st. Whoever flies the most nautical miles for Parasox Air only, not overall all virtual airlines, but only Parasox Air. Whoever flies the most nautical miles, not using a military aircraft and also not using the Dark Star, will win their choice of Scruffy Tam merch. But yes, I forgot about sim rate. So thank you, Capuchin Steve. I'll put a disclaimer for that on there as well. Okay, so now why the stutters? Hey, Howie, how are you doing, man? Good to see ya. Welcome in, Howie Itzer. Hopefully it was just a one-time deal there. How you doing, Howie? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday morning to you. There we go. Just want to increase my speed a little bit. I've been meaning to fly at 250. There we go. So auto throttle set to 250. I thought I had it set at that, but it's changed a little bit. Still running flow. Yes, Cowboy. So it turned out for me, Cowboy, I had two issues going on. Oh, so how do I see the modded planes? You have to have the planes. You have to have the planes in your community folder. Cowboy, I had two issues going on. One was when I got a new graphics card. Hat Trick Co donated a RTX 2080 Super to me, and when I got it, for some stupid reason, I plugged a monitor up to my motherboard display port, and then the other monitors were in the graphics card, so that was double taxing my CPU. My CPU was at 100% usage. So once I changed that, it brought the CPU down to 70 to 80% usage, which is perfect. And then FSU IPC was causing really bad stutters, so I shut down FSU IPC, and it's been great until just then. Yeah, that killed it, man. You're planning a 30th anniversary cruise around the... Oh, man, that'll be awesome, man. But yeah, Frodo's, to see the other planes, you have to own the other planes. And so most streamers, it is a big investment, but most streamers, they can afford it. And thankfully my channel's big enough where I have subs and, donations and stuff where I can afford to get most of the planes that people fly. And that's how you see the model matching. So they do have some COVID restrictions. No, I do need FSU IPC. I've got a virtual airline, Cowboy, so I have to have FSU IPC to log my flights. But I've just decided that on stream I won't be flying for my virtual airline anymore, and I hate that because I like to log that time. But it is what it is. No karaoke in closed places and not even loud laughing. What? How do they determine what a loud laugh is? That's just weird. Yeah, I've done that, Cowboy, a couple times actually. So I went back to an older version of FSU IPC, and it still did it. So it's just it's a across the board FSU IPC issue. Yep. I haven't flown it. I've got it, but I haven't flown it yet, Patty. Let's see here. Yeah, so Fredo's, are you in the sim right now? What's your username in the sim? Oh, what have you got, Cowboy? Tell me. Oh, nice. Dude, I'm so happy for you. That's really awesome, Cowboy. Yes, I still do play on multiplayer when I fly while I'm not streaming. Oh, so you're Puddles. Okay. So if you want to send me a friend request, and this is for anybody, if you want to send me a friend request in the sim, I'll be glad to accept that. And then anytime I'm flying off stream, if you'd like to fly along with me, just jump on in and fly anytime. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, so it does everything. Very cool. Oh, wait, did I miss? Hang on. Did I miss a dad joke? I love dad jokes. That's funny. That totally went over my head, Howie. I love it. And you reeled me right in, hook, line, and sinker on that. No, that wasn't too bad. That went right over my head, man. That was perfect. You are doing the cruise. Sweet. That's really cool, Cowboy. I'm proud of you for doing that, man. That's been a dream of Cowboys for a long time. CIA Cowboy is doing custom sims now. He's actually custom making sims. Oh, you're making your 737? Nice. Oh, that's really cool, Cowboy. I don't think anyone else is doing anything like that with the modular type thing like that. You just finished the SVG files for the oh, nice. That's all right, Chili Willy. A little bit at a time, man. You know, that's what I tell people. That's what I was told when I first started flight simming, just to get stuff as you could afford it. Because it's expensive, man. Flight simming is expensive. So just buy, just buy things as you can afford them. Yeah, possible you're not right. All right, we are not quite on final yet. We're getting there. Well, I mean, Chili Willy, I mean, you do you, man. That's cool. That's a good investment, you know? I probably should be paying off my house and my car instead of buying sim stuff, but priorities. Here we are. Yeah, it really is. It really is, Dougal. That's a very good joystick, and it's super inexpensive. And heck, I've got a daggum Logitech X56 over here that I bought last year that I've used I think I've used it 5 times, and that's it. I need to use it more, but whatever. Yeah, exactly. Whatever makes you happy. You only live once. Oh, wow, Cowboy, that's a very good price too. Yeah, of course, Chili Willy. Yeah. I mean, I started out with an Xbox controller. That's what I started playing with. I mean, you just got to do what works for you. Yeah, that is very inexpensive. That's a very good price. Howie. True. Right. Totally agree, man. Totally agree. I mean, that's part of why I wanted to do the panel at Flight Sim Expo, to bring exposure to, I mean, of course, everyone at Flight Sim Expo, for the most part, is going to be a flight simmer, right? But I wanted to bring awareness to the online live streaming simming community, because there's a lot of people who are flight simmers who may not be aware of Twitch. I'm sure they're aware of YouTube, but they may not be aware of Twitch, and that there's actually a live streaming community where you can come and hang out and learn things like we learned today, and that I learn every time I stream. So for me, it's all about bringing exposure to the live streaming flight sim community and expanding it. But yeah, that's awesome, Cowboy. And Cowboy has such a pure heart. I mean, he is a very, he has such a heart for veterans and people. You can build a full MCP for $100 in parts, but you pay $900 to buy one. Exactly. So if you have the knowledge to build it yourself, you know, why spend the money on it? Exactly. So Fredo's my favorite plane. I've got to say, and this is going to surprise some of y'all, I started out, the Cessna 172 was my all-time favorite plane. I still enjoy it a lot, and I fly it on Thursdays. But I think the 172 and this plane are now tied for first place. Yeah, Cowboy, they're tied for first place, man. I love this plane. And it's just, the reason I love it so much is because I've learned so much about navigation in this plane. And so Tuesdays are going to be gradually graduating up to the bigger jets, but only on Tuesdays. I don't plan on becoming an airliner streamer. But I am going to gradually, on Tuesdays, graduate up to flying larger and larger jets. And then we'll still do the Cessnas on Thursdays. I've been flying the Wilga on Saturdays and the Kit Fox on Sundays. I know, right, Rat Hole, but I am working my way up there, though, Rat Hole. No, this is just this is like a general aviation jet, pretty much. What's up, Rat Hole? How you doing, man? Oh, very cool, Howie. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you for your service also. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Seriously. I don't just say that flippantly. I truly understand what it takes to the sacrifices made for our freedom here in the United States. Let me give Rat Hole a shout out. Yeah, Rat Hole's another awesome flight sim streamer. Yeah, and I hear that a lot, Howie, and I appreciate that, man. But it still is a sacrifice. That's a shout out for Rat Hole. Go give Rat Hole a follow. Rat Hole is awesome, yeah. And Rat Hole is one of those usernames that that I totally got wrong for the longest time. I thought it was Wrath Hole, RATHOLE, Wrath Hole. And then I think I was on one of his streams and I heard him say Rat Hole, and I was like, oh gosh, I just want to crawl under my desk. Yeah. He's such a Wrath Hole. So yeah, Rat Hole's gonna be streaming tonight. Awesome. I'll have to try to lurk. I'll be working tonight until 10, so I'll have to try to lurk. Ace, what's up, dude? How are you doing, man? Reading is hard, especially when usernames, you know, they're all crunched in together a lot of times. So my two most embarrassing usernames to pronounce was Rat Hole and then Disco Stew, who I used to call Disco Stew, until I realized that it was Disco Stew. Oh yeah, Cowboy, that would be amazing, man. Howie would be a great guest. Oh wow, Howie. I hope you're doing well now with your back. I'm doing really well, Ace. Doing really awesome. Today's been a great stream. Learning stuff about navigating, building approaches, departures, approaches, and arrivals. Sheesh, today. So far, it's been flawless. You're 3 months post-surgery. Oh, awesome, Howie. That's really good to hear, that 4 to 6 months and you'll be good. So y'all, this is what I do every Tuesday. I do something in the Vision Jet, expanding my knowledge of the Vision Jet as I gradually work my way up. You know, next week I may even jump in the Honda Jet. We'll see. As I gradually work my way up to learning airliners on Tuesdays. So every Tuesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, 1200 Zulu, I go live for approximately 3 hours. Today I've gone a little over, but that's okay. Yes, the Honda Jet. We'll know if you're good. Nerve damage takes up to a year to recover. Still got symptoms in the leg. This is a paid plane. This one you pay for. And it's well worth, in my opinion, this plane is worth every penny I spent on it. All right, we are about to be entering the pattern. We're going to turn on waypoint Beals. And once we turn on the waypoint Beals, we'll be heading right into the pattern. This is true, Cowboy. This is true. That's pretty good. All right, then I got to remember once I turn into final that I need to switch to Nav 1, and I've already tuned into the ILS frequency. That way the ILS will grab me and drag me right down. I love flying ILSs. It's so cool. And I like the conditions we're flying in right now too. I wish it was more dense, closer to the ground, but it's okay. It's still fun. No, why? Why did Noah not play Cards on the Ark? That's a good one. I have not heard that one before. And I probably laughed a little too hard at that one, but that was a good one. Camels? Camels, I know they talk about Hondas because everyone was in one accord. Lit off. It does. That's pretty. That's funny, Cowboy. I've never heard that one before. Gadget, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, Gadget. Welcome in, Gadget and Raiders. Thank y'all so much for the raid. Y'all, if you don't know me, I'm Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer. I've been gaming since the 1970s. I've been streaming since September of 2020. And I've been a flight simmer since September of 2021. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give Gadget the shout out. There's the shout out for Gadget. MSAP, welcome in, as well as who else was here? Dryson, welcome in. Dryson's another streamer friend, dude. Give me a second. Let me give Dryson a shout out as well. Gadget got a shout out. There's a shout out for Dryson. Socks of the day. I've actually got my own Scruffy Tam. I designed these socks myself. Socks of the day on the right foot are my purple socks, dark purple with no rules, just flight. My slogan written on them in black and white alternating. On the left foot, I've got my gray socks with my airline logo, Parasocks Air logo socks on the left. No rules, just flight on the right. Those are my socks of the day. This is true, Cappy Stick. So it is worth every penny I paid for it. I know, right, Cowboy? I did that when I was taxiing on the runway and my plane took a hard right, and I was like, why did it do that? Then I realized, yeah, this is Philadelphia. Yep. Infinitely, yes. But welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much. How was your stream? What were you guys doing, Gadget? How was your stream? Ronan, welcome in, Ronan. Good to see you, man. 26L, right? No, 27R. 27 right. Oh, you flew the DC-6 out to Sweden to Helsinki. VOR, nice. Very cool. All right. Turning base. Not mean to cough in your ears. Whoa. Ah, shoot. I did something wrong. I know what I did wrong. Hang on, I'm fixing it. So there's one part of the flight plan that did not have a plan in there. There was just a small spot between now and approach. So I'm turning that way now. No, I totally understand, man. I raid and run all the time, Gadget. No worries, dude. Thank you so much for bringing your people in. Thank you so much for the raid and for bringing your community in and trusting them with my community, or with me. My community is awesome, but me, I don't know. But thank you so much for the raid, dude. Don't trust anyone around me. All right, hopefully. Oh, thank you, man. All right, so now I need to tune to nav 1. Activate the approach. Get approach mode. Auto throttle off. And hopefully everything goes well. All right, we are on final approach. Wheels down. Well, I can't go gear down yet. I'm going too fast. I need to slow down. Okay, so I can go gear down at 210, so I should be able to go gear down now. Joey Bolo, welcome in. I didn't realize you were flying with us. Thank you, Joey, for jumping in. All right, I'm going to put 1 notch of flaps in. Approach speed 100 knots. 10 knots of wind at 350 and expect broken clouds until 5,000 scattered until 2,500. Altimeter 3009. Thank you so much, Cesco. I did fly an ILS approach in this type of weather right here over the weekend, and it was beautiful. I was really proud of myself. We'll see how I do today. We're not in the ILS range yet. It's kind of the same way here, Cowboy. Big Boss. Thank you for flying along in the Vision Jet. Dale Pix is here. What's up, Dale Pix? Good to see you also. Bedtime? No problem at all. Oz Nomad, thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate all you do for myself, for Captain Arash, and everyone else in the flight sim community. Look forward to seeing you Thursday, Oz. Sleep well, my friend. Take care. Three knot tailwind and 10 knot crosswind. Thank you. All right, looks like the ILS, I've captured the ILS now. We are under ILS control. I'm gonna go full flaps. as the ILS pulls us down. On the money. On the money. Heck yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing, Joey. We'll see how I do. We will see. We are now under the control of the ILS. And crew and passengers, as we are on our final approach to Philadelphia KPHL. I do ask that you remain seated with your seatbelts securely fastened, and flight crew, prepare for landing. I should have done that first. I know, right, Sesgo? That was spot on, man. Spot on. We do have a crew. We got a whole crew in this business jet. we got a crew. We've got a bathroom. We've got service, flight service. Man, we got everything, dude. This ain't no shabby airline. You might as well hop in an A320 with a captain. Thank you, Melvin. In case of emergency, bend over, place your head between your knees, and kiss your butt goodbye. Yes. Yeah, we got a kitchen, a movie theater. I mean, we are packing a lot in this plane. Oh, that's okay, real. Dude, no problem at all. It's like I say, no rules, just flight. Fly how you want to. I don't, says go. I've got people strapped to the wings, to the top. We got people strapped everywhere on this plane. Exactly. Like on Family Vacation when they strap the mother-in-law to the top of the car. Yeah, Sully time. I hope not. Iowa Scotsman, what's up, man? Quared, how are you doing? We give Iowa Scotsman and Quayer both a shout out. Welcome in, everybody. Really, really glad to have everyone here. We are coming up on our final approach. Iowa Scotsman is another flight sim streamer friend of the community, as well as Quayer. Welcome in, Quayer. Good to see you. Welcome in, Iowa Scotsman. Hope you are both doing very well on this Tuesday morning. So we're on our final descent. Ah, you were taking a bath. Nice, nice. I will be doing that right after stream.
Yes.
Predict pain. Usually in this plane, I land really smoothly in this plane. Not living the dream. I'm not sure why Sim Toolkit Pro isn't working quite right today. Because it should be logging your predictions. Your mom was born in Peterhead, Scotland. right, autopilot off. Well, shoot. Yeah, squared. So what happened was, dang, I hate that Sim Toolkit Pro didn't log that because that was a very good landing. What happened was thank you very much, Lima. What had happened was when I got my new graphics card, for some stupid reason, I plugged one of my monitors up into the motherboard display port. So I had two graphic sources push into my CPU, which was overtaxing my CPU. And then later on, or earlier during the stream a little while ago, FSU IPC was also causing some stutters. So I shut FSU IPC down. All right, I'm gonna pull right up here and park. I know I'm not following the proper taxiing procedure. It'll be okay. There we go. We're gonna park her right here because I've got to. Peter hits a bad region right now because I got to get ready to go to work. So, but this is true. This is true. I was following some procedures. So, thank you everyone for being here. It really was. I learned a ton during this stream, like I do almost every stream. Let me run through a list of thank yous. Gadget, thank you so much for the amazing raid today. I appreciate you. Thank you, Gadget, for the raid once again. Fredos, thank you for the follow. Mariner Halley with a resub. Thank you for that resub, Mariner Halley. Alu Guru, thank you for the follow. Joe Sosa, thank you for the resub with Prime. Excuse me, I truly appreciate that. Real Art, well, thank you for the follow. And that wraps it up for today. For those of you that were in chat lurking, active in chat or whatever, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you for being here. Who to raid? Let's raid. You know what? I think we'll raid Jesus 15. Jesus F15. Who's a real pilot. He's streaming right now. I didn't even realize he was a streamer, but we'll raid him. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all being here. It really has been an amazing raid, and I say it a lot. Every time I stream, I am truly amazed at the support from everybody, and I really, really appreciate that. All right, let's see here. That was funny, rat hole. Yeah, I saw you just that was hilarious. I'm like, what? You posted in the wrong chat. All right, let's get the raid started. There we go. All right, the raid has started. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. We will see you next time. I'll be back Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, thank you, Blue Spear, for flying. I'll be back 8 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday, which I think is midnight Zulu time, if I have my times correctly in my head. Probably don't. Raid messages. If you are a sub of the channel, this is your raid message. I would appreciate it if you'd copy and paste this into his channel. If you're not a sub, this message is your message. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I wish you safe landings, tailwinds, and low turbulence. Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone being here. And until next time, I am Scruffy Tam. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Let's go.